$79.3 billion. That's the sum of money allocated to the Ministry of Education for recurrent expenses in the 2015-2016 financial year, making it the second largest sum in the national budget. Government has also set aside $477 million for capital projects and is getting $1.49 billion from our multilateral and bilateral partners. The ministry will be using the combined allocation of approximately $81.2 billion to execute programs in support of government's strategic priority of human capital development. With a major focus on getting more students involved in agriculture, $608 million of the ministry's recurrent budget for the 2015-2016 fiscal year will be spent on agricultural education. The ministry also continues to give priority to students at the early childhood level. $2.74 billion is being given to early childhood development, which includes grants for community schools and to the Early Childhood Commission. $23 billion is allotted to primary education, $26 billion to the secondary school system, and $12 billion will be given to tertiary education. Meanwhile, in keeping with the ministry's sustained focus on the STEM subjects of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, this year's budget includes a $2.9 billion allocation for technical and vocational education. The special needs community continues to be of major importance to government, and $1 billion is set aside to meet the needs of young people 4 to 21 years old who have varying forms of disabilities. The ministry is also paying attention to adult education, with a $251 million allocation to the Jamaica Foundation for Lifelong Learning. The nutritional needs of our students are paramount, and $4.36 billion has been allocated to ensure our students are well fed and healthy to retain learning. Much will also be done in fiscal year 2015-2016 to add to or improve the education sector's long-term physical assets. Among other things, the $477 million from government's coffers will increase infant school places through the renovation of infant schools and the creation of infant departments in primary schools. It also includes a $70 million allocation to improve sewage systems in 97 primary schools, with Phase 1 of this project set to be completed by the end of April 2015. As part of the $1.49 billion coming from our multilateral and bilateral partners, $624.6 million is to provide 2,100 additional secondary school spaces. $178.5 million has also been allotted to continue work under the Education Partnership for Improved Literacy Outcomes project. Funded by the United States Agency for International Development USAID, it's meant to enhance educators' competence in the teaching of phonological awareness, phonics, and vocabulary. The rest of this donor funding will cover initiatives such as the creation of child-friendly spaces in all schools by ensuring a safe physical environment, construction activity in 12 primary schools to increase capacity by 5, 170 places and expansion and upgrading of the University of Technology to enhance that institution's capacity. The Ministry of Education, well equipped for the 2015-2016 financial year, ready to create an environment that's conducive to the learning needs of all Jamaicans.